Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have discussed about MVC features in ASP.NET Core application, right? What are the main features to use MVC in ASP.NET Core application? When we have created a ASP.NET Core application, so how can you use model view and controller, or you want to create any APIs? So how can you use them, right? So basically today we have some agenda for this video. We have added 4 points here. First one is add MVC, right? Second one is add controller with views method. Third one is add controllers method, and fourth one is add razor pages, and fifth one is which one should we use, means which scenario we have to use add MVC, add controllers with views, and add controllers, and add razor pages and other, right? So let's discuss one by one. So in next slide I have added, there is feature name column, right? Feature is controllers, model binding, APIs, explorer, authorization, CORS and validation, right? These are the features which we have used in add MVC, add controller with views, add controllers, add razor pages. Where we have mentioned yes, means we have to use controller in all the methods, right? And where we have mentioned no, so we can't use this method in particular add razor pages or anywhere I have mentioned here, right? So let's start with first. So first feature is controllers, right? So if you use only controllers, then you can use any one of them, right? First one is add MVC, second one is add with controllers, and add controllers or add razor pages. Any of them you can use for controllers. If you only need a controllers, then you can use any of 4 methods, any one, right? Second one is model binding. In model binding also we have use in add MVC, add controllers with views, add controllers method, and add razor pages. We can find that and we get that model binding features in all the methods, right? Add MVC, add controllers with view, add controllers, and add razor pages. All these methods we can get that model binding features, right? Third one is API Explorer. API Explorer we can use in we can get that in add MVC, in add controller, and in add controllers with views, and last one we can't use in add razor pages, right? We can't get API features, right, in add razor pages. So I have mentioned no, right? And fourth one is authorization, means authentication or authorization, right? Whenever user hit our URL, we authenticate particular user, right, is valid or not. So authorization is basically we can use these features in add MVC, add controller with views, add controllers, and add razor page. All 4 methods we can get authorization features. So you can use any of them, right? CORS you can also get in add MVC, add features, add controller with views, add controllers, and we can't get that in razor pages. So I have mentioned no here. Sixth one is validation. Validation we can get that in all the methods, all the 4 methods, right? So I have mentioned yes, 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 and yes in all the methods, right? So you can use any of them for use of validation. If you want to perform any validation in our application, so you can use any of them, right? So in next one, formatter mapping. In formatter mapping features we can get that in add MVC, is add controller with view, add controllers, and add razor pages we can't get that. So I have mentioned no. entry forgery token, right? We can get that feature in AddMVC, AddControllersWithViews, but we can't get that in AddControllers method, right? And we also get that on AddRazorPages, right? I mentioned no because we can't get these features in AddController method, right? Temp data, we maintain the session, right, with for in temp data, right? So here I have mentioned yes, add control, we can't get this temp data method, temp data features, and razor pages we can use yes, right? In views we can use is a simple add MVC, we can get that. Add controller with views, we can also find this method. Add controllers, no, if you add only add controllers, then we can't get the views, right? Views features. And add razor pages, we can also get that. Pages, add MVC, we get that. Add with controller with views, no. Add controllers, no. And add razor pages, yes. Tag helper, in add MVC, yes. Add controllers with views, yes. Add controllers, no. We can't get these features in tag helpers. Features in add controllers, add razor views, yes, right? So let's move the next slide. So next that last one is which one should we use, right? So in web APIs we can only use add controllers. I've just already mentioned that in previous slide. If you want add only controllers, so in web APIs, when we create a web API, so we need only controllers, right? We don't need any views or anything, we just controller and models. So in that case you have decided that we have to use add controllers, we can decide that. And razor pages, we have to use add razor pages in configure method to use a razor pages. Model view a controller, we have already discussed in previous video. So for this add controllers with views for use model view and controller, right? It's a MVC architecture pattern. And add MVC also work like a add controller with views, but there is one additional feature is pages. We can also use pages when we use add MVC features, right? So today we discuss all the methods, 4 methods